One of the first things most people ask when they hear about Arduinos is, what is an Arduino? Well, an Arduino is a small computer that you can program to control and sense a variety of things. Examples of things that you can control include LEDs. You got a red and a yellow and a red one. You can control a servo motor, and you can control a regular DC motor. There's a lot of other things you can control. You can also sense a lot of things. Here you can see a light sensor, a photo sensor. Here's a pressure sensor. You can detect the press of a tactile switch. And you can even detect the turning of a dial. Here, this is a potentiometer. And you can detect how much it's been turned. One of the coolest things you can do with an Arduino is use it to communicate with a cell phone or a computer using something like this. This is a Bluetooth module. I like this one because it's so cheap. Over here you can see the different types of Arduinos we have. This first one is called an Arduino Uno. This is the most common Arduino at this point in time. It's what you'll find in inventors kits and whatnot. The form factor, the way these headers are laid out, is the form factor you're going to want if you're going to plug in different shields, because almost all Arduino shields plug right into this. Over here we have a homemade Arduino, and the thing that's nice about this is you can see the very basics. An Arduino is an AT-Mega chip with a special firmware loaded on it, so it's the same chip that you see right over here in the Uno. And then you have to provide power to a couple of the pins. You have to give it a crystal to specific pins with a couple capacitors, and then you have to have a regulated voltage, regulated power supply. If you have those things, you have an Arduino, and you can do all of the things that you can do with this Uno over here for a little bit less money. Over here is called a LilyPad Simple Snap, and this is designed to be snapped into a coat. So you sew snaps, and then you can just click this into place. And then if you have the right circuitry on the coat, like my daughter's coat has a bunch of LEDs sewed into it, I can snap this in and write a program to light up her coat. The thing that I like about the Simple Snap is it already has a switch right here, and it has a button right here. So it's got a lot of things pretty much ready to go for e-textiles. Last but not least, we have the Arduino Nano on the end here. As you can see, it's got pins on the bottom so that you can just plug it directly into a breadboard. The thing that I like about the Nano is it's pretty much as powerful as the Uno, but it's a lot less expensive, and it's easy to use when you plug it into a breadboard to control a robot. This is what we're going to be using for this project to control our robots.